There'll never be no comparison. You're live on the show. Sit back and have a listen. LDBC. This is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Boxing and MMA Show Live. Okay, folks, buckle up. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what's going down. Okay, Coach Stradamus is back. Okay, Coach Stradamus is back in full effect, and I'm finna tell you some things that's probably going to happen. I'm going to tell you some things right now that's probably going to happen, and folks, that's just the way that is. That's just the way that is. I'm about to tell y'all some things that could happen. And you know when Coach Stradamus started talking, you know when I started talking, these things normally tend to happen. People, that's just the way that is. Okay, that's just the way that is. Oh, and by the way, I am working on my Amanda Nunes promo video. That's right. Because I'm so sick and tired of the UFC not giving Amanda Nunes the props that she deserves. So Coach Stradamus is working on a masterpiece of a promo. And if you've seen any of my other promos, if you've seen the one I did for JoJo Bars and Angela Whitley, if you've seen the intro videos that I do for these fighters, I mean, I've done a ton of intro videos for fighters. And let me tell you something. This Amanda Nunes promo video is going to be all that it's wrapped up to be. And it's going to give Amanda the credit that she deserves. Because this is sickening, y'all. This is sickening. Okay? This girl is a damn champion. She's a champion. And she can't even get it. She can't get her props even as a champion. Sick of this stuff, man. Sick of how they do this girl, man. I mean, this is what gets me going. This is what burns me up. And you got other fighters. I mean, you do. You got Valentina. You got Julianna. Okay, and now added to this list, you got Jermaine. Okay, added to the list, you got, who else on that list? Oh, and also you got Cyborg. You got all these fighters that get dumped on, man. But let me tell you how this thing is going to play out. I'm going to tell you. So take a look. Here go the thing. This what's got to happen, okay? Realistically, okay, Julianna and Valentina, they're going to fight. And this will, okay, technically determine the number one contender for the title at 135 pounds. This is going to pretty much determine the number one contender. Okay, now, let's take a look. Everybody want to whoop Ronda Rousey ass. Folks, that's just the way that is. Everybody want to give Ronda Rousey an ass whooping. Ever since they saw Holly Holm, now, you know, everybody is just like, oh, crap. I can beat her, I can beat her, I can beat her, when most of the people who say that they can beat up Ronda really can't beat her. I'm just saying, I'm being honest, okay? But what happens here, everybody want a piece of that. And that's cool. Nobody really talking about Nunes that much. They just not. They're talking about Nunes in the sense that, oh, okay, if I can beat Nunes, I might get a title shot right to Ronda. That's the only place where Nunes value go. And I'm sorry, that's bad, but it's the truth, okay? People want to fight Nunes so they can get a title shot. But Amanda Nunes was real smart. She laid low. After she beat Miesha Tate, Amanda Nunes got missing. She took that title and she ran and hid until it was time for Ronda to come back. I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all don't want to hear that. But it was a money-making play for Amanda Nunes. Amanda Nunes became a millionaire. Well, she will be when she get that check after the fight over. Okay? And I can't knock Amanda for that. I cannot. Because Amanda Nunes been working her ass off in this sport, just like everybody else. And yeah, you know what? Yeah, so be it. This woman want a payday. Good. Congratulations, Amanda. I applaud you on wanting your payday and getting your name out there. I applaud you for that. If Amanda beats Ronda Rousey, if she beats Ronda Rousey, folks, okay, I can almost tell you that Valentina or Julianna, whoever wins, I don't think that they're going to get that immediate title shot. I just don't. I think that they're going to immediately give Ronda Rousey a rematch, instantly. I think she's getting a rematch, y'all. I'm just saying, if Amanda wins, Ronda gets a rematch. Folks, that's just the way that is. It ain't going to be, well, I'm the number one contender. Listen, man, they throwing that out the door. Because you know what fight going to make sense then? Ronda versus Nunes. Folks, we got to start looking at things in the form of monetary. What's going to make sense, okay? And I feel bad for Valentina. I feel bad for Julianna. I feel bad for these two women because they have been working their way up to the top. I disagreed with Julianna ducking Valentina in the beginning, but I got to respect Julianna now because she's taking a fight. I got to give Julianna props. I got to. Okay? If I don't do that, then who the hell am I? I'm giving Julianna her props right now. Julianna, and I know you listen to these videos, the coach is giving you props now. He's giving you props. And I may even drop another video to honestly tell y'all how I know she listened to these videos. Okay? Y'all got to start thinking these fighters, they listen to videos, y'all. They do. But y'all, let me get back to what I'm talking about. What does that leave the bullet? Let's talk about the bullet. See, what happens here in this whole matchup, okay? Holly Holm has to defeat, okay? And this the thing. She got to defeat Germaine de Randamie. If Holly wins against Germaine, and if Ronda beats Amanda, you better damn well believe that there is going to be a title match at 145 pounds between Ronda and Holly Holm. Y'all see how intricate this plan was by the UFC? Boy, they did this thing perfect. Cyborg ain't getting no title shot, y'all. And from the looks of it, it appears that Cyborg, they got Cyborg out of here. She's going to be gone for a long time. I'm saying, you're looking at anywhere from 9 to 12 months, man. And I think just because it's Cyborg, they probably going to get out of there for a year. Unless she can appeal this thing and something happen. I don't know. It don't look good for Cyborg. It just don't, y'all. I'm just saying. It does not look good for Chris Cyborg. So, if Holly beats Germaine, it's going to be Holly Ronda. If Amanda Nunes beats Ronda, it's going to be Ronda Amanda too. And then you'll have Holly sitting on the wing. They'll probably give Holly some opponent. They'll give her some opponent if she can win that inaugural 145 pound. They may give Holly to Megan Anderson. They may do something like that. Okay, I'm trying to tell y'all. They're going to keep Holly on the shelf with opponents that she probably could whoop the hell out of just long enough so they can have that home Rousey rematch. People, this is going to happen. So what happens to Valentina? Unfortunately, at 135 pounds, okay? Valentina Shevchenko is going to get the shaft. Julianna Pena, they going to get the shaft. They just are. These two girls, they're not going to get a title shot, in my opinion. They just not. They not getting no title shot. I'm sorry. The only way that one of these two will get a title shot, if Ronda defeats Amanda and if Germaine defeats Holly. That's it. That's the only way that Valentina or Julianna will get a title shot at 135. Folks, that's just the way that is. That's just the way that is. That's how it's happening. And I know some of y'all, Coach, I don't want to believe. I know, you ain't got to believe. You can just be wrong. If Holly loses and Ronda wins, then you'll see the title shot going to one of these two. But if Ronda wins, okay, and if Holly wins, Valentina and Julianna can hang it up. And Julianna, I feel even worse for Julianna because honestly, if Valentina beats Julianna, you know she's going to go back down in the rankings. And because it's Julianna, they probably going to put her way down in the damn rankings. So what would Julianna have to do? Work her damn way right back up. Folks, it's actually kind of sickening the way this thing plays out. It's sickening. Okay? Now, Valentina, there's a silver lining. Because probably this year, now, Coach Adamas is trying to tell y'all, but I know some of y'all not going to listen. But there, you know what? The big fight will be at 125 between Valentina and Joanna Jedrzejczyk. I can't say her last name. Y'all know Joanna. Yes, that's going to be the fight. And that fight probably will be in Russia or Poland, okay? And it'll be for the 125-pound title. Wait a minute. The UFC going to make a 125-pound weight class? I'm trying to tell y'all, it's coming. It's coming. And I think Valentina is just undersized for 135, man. She just is. She too small, man. She need to be fighting at 125. Valentina is a small girl. Hell, she don't need to be fighting in that division. But, I mean, they ain't got the 125 division yet, so she ain't got no choice. She ain't got a choice. But watch what Coach Adamas say later this year. Valentina versus Joanna. Now, you know Valentina going to murk the hell out of Joanna. You know that's what's going to happen. Now, she done already whooped Joanna ass in Muay Thai. Okay, folks, that's just the way that is. She has. I know some of y'all, you Joanna fans, yeah, coach, there you go again. She's not going to beat Joanna. Okay. That's the same thing y'all said when I said Valentina is going to get in there and whoop up on Holly. I tried to tell y'all this, but we don't listen. We don't listen. Y'all need to listen to this because Valentina done already whooped Joanna ass 3 times in Muay Thai. Listen, folks, that's just how it is. That's just the way that is. Valentina done already whooped that behind. So let me tell you something. If they fight in the octagon, don't try to say, oh, well, coach, I mean, you're wrong because fighting in MMA and Muay Thai is different. Yeah, it is. But not for these two. These two, they would prefer to keep it on the feet. Joanna is not going to initiate a takedown. She is not. Valentina, probably not going to initiate a takedown. And who got the better hands? That's Valentina. See, here's what I really implore y'all to go do. Go and do your research. Go look at Valentina Shevchenko versus Joanna Jedrzejczyk. Go look at those fights in Muay Thai. Go look at all 3. And really look at how bad Valentina really schools this girl. And I'm going to tell you something right now. Yeah, you say, but coach, but that was back in 08. Joanna's a different fighter now. Listen, man. Listen. Some things don't change. You can say that, Joanna will try to come and volume punch Valentina to death. That's not going to happen. Because whenever Valentina hits Joanna with these counter punches, trust me, Joanna stopped throwing all those damn punches. See, skilled fighters can make other skilled fighters stop throwing punches. Valentina counted the hell out of that girl. People, that's just the way that is. Valentina Shevchenko was countering Joanna Jedrzejczyk so bad, Joanna went into defensive mode. And then Valentina kept taking her and dumping her to the canvas, man. I'm talking about dumping her. So if Joanna ever tried to clinch between the two, Valentina is stronger than Joanna. Folks, we got to start looking at these things. Valentina controls the range better than Joanna. Guys, this fight, in my opinion, people say, oh, this is a good fight. It's a good matchup. Man, it's a mismatch. Valentina going to go in there and whoop the hell out of this girl. I'm trying to tell y'all. You can go ahead. I know some Joanna fans. I know y'all coming on here. Go, shut up. Shut up. Because I'm going to be right again. If they fight, if Valentina and Joanna fight, Valentina is going to whoop that ass. Folks, that's just the way that is. That's just the way that is. You can like it, don't like it. You sit down, you listen to it, because Coach Adamas is telling you the best truth today. I'm done. Subscribe.